Today's Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. It's 4:47 in the morning. I'm here at my house. I am just here by the window smoking, trying to make my stomach stop hurting because it's been hurting all night. I've been up since pretty much like 1 in the morning, or yeah, about 1 in the morning or so. Just like coughing and getting up and peeing, and my stomach's been burning. I've just got a lot of anxiety and stress right now for a lot of different reasons. I'm feeling at another point of change that I feel like I want to do. I'm just I I like I like my job, that the fact that I am helping people, but I just feel like I need to put my focus and energy fully on my nonprofit already, and like break away from that, because I spend a lot of time at work, and these people drain a lot of my energy. um well, lately it's been a lot better, actually, if I'm being honest, because a lot of the families that were causing me more drama and issues, that were just like wasting time, wasting everybody's fucking time, a lot of them are gone now, so I haven't been being interrupted as much as I was before, while I'm trying to work. So I've been able to catch up on my files. I'm not completely up to date with them, but they're like, I could find things quickly and everything, like they're a lot better organized. My paperwork, my forms and everything, I've edited a lot of them that I wanted to edit, to update and make them more efficient for me. And I was able to do that. I cleaned my closet at work. I've caught up with my wait list, so everybody on my wait list at work has already been contacted, and I'm just waiting, pending if they bring me the documents. So I don't really have anybody like that's in a dire situation right now that needs to be sheltered. That's like living out on the streets or anything. So I'm like, work's a lot calmer, and I'm still working. Obviously, there's still stuff to do, but it's not as, I guess, I don't feel as strong of a pull as I did when I first got there, that told me like, you have to be here, like this is where you need to be right now, like they need the help and you're the one that can help them. Like, I don't feel that anymore as strongly. Now it's just like, okay, everything's settled, and now I just have to grow from that, expand on that. And it's exciting, in a sense, because I mean, that's been my one of my goals, one of my dreams for a while, working for a nonprofit, and making decisions, like implementing uh programs or activities. And this is stuff that they're giving me the authority to do. Like, I can organize events, I can put an idea that I want to them, and you know go and make it happen. And I've done a couple things, but not too much, not as much as I want to, or I could. Um but that's because I start to feel like that pull towards my nonprofit more, like, and it's more honestly because of the school, because I want to start the school already for Athena, because she's getting like really tired of public school, and I'm getting really tired of it too, honestly. Like, I mean, thankfully she switched classes recently, and thankfully this teacher seems to be more in tune with her. Like, she's able to understand her better, and she gets her to listen better without having to, like, make her cry or anything. So so that's better in that sense, but it's still a lot of work. Like, they put so much pressure on these kids, and they don't, like, they don't really let them have as much fun, you know, like they make it like if having fun is a bad thing right now, and they're so little, you know, they shouldn't. I don't like that she feels like she has to be, you know, doing work all the time and not able to play, you know, but that's how the school is. That's how that school operates. So I have to, you know, push that mentality in her if I want her to succeed, because if I don't, then she's not going to succeed. You know, that's been established already. Um and by succeed I don't mean academically, I mean socially, just overall, you know. So because it's, I mean, you have to behave a certain way in school like that, and my school, the way I want to make it, I'm not going to make it like that. It's not going to be like a school where they sit down for hours throughout the day and just write and stuff. No, they're going to get up, they're going to be learning, they're going to be going out on field trips, you know, to learn interactive things of whatever activities, you know, that they have to learn. Yes, of course they're going to sit down and write every so often and take tests, but it's not going to be like the majority of their time. I'm gonna instill a sense of independence in them that actually makes them draw themselves towards their career or their mission, whatever that might be. So it's gonna be a very different experience, something that they're gonna love, actually love going to every minute of the day, and not feel like, you know, scared of going at all. And that's a big problem with public school, is a lot of kids are scared. They're scared to go for whatever reason, and their fears are valid, you know, for a lot of them. So that's what I want to change. That's what I want to bring out, because I don't think, you know, kids should be feeling scared when they're going to school, you know. And that's not even the thought of like a school shooting, you know, that's a whole different aspect of being scared. This is just like everyday, like, you know, how is the teacher gonna treat me? How are these kids gonna treat me? How am I gonna do on this test? And how you know, am I gonna look and this or that, like all these different things, all these different fears that they have. And I just, I don't like that. You know, I remember being in school and the certain fears that I had, or the I wouldn't say fears, more like frustrations with me, because I didn't really get scared a lot. I didn't get scared at all, actually, with teachers or anything. I would just get mad and frustrated. And I remember like those days feeling helpless and like ignored, and just like my voice wasn't that important because I'm a kid. You know, I don't want to instill that type of energy in my students or my school at all. It's not gonna be like that. So I really want to get it started, because I feel like I am gonna be able to get a lot of people to bring their kids to my school, and have it grow exponentially, and it'll be able to sustain me financially. I won't have to work here anymore. And again, it's not because I don't like what I do per se. I like that I help people. I like that I'm feeling, not just that I'm helping the people themselves, but my coworkers. You know, I can feel like, you know, if I'm helping them out, like they feel less stress and stuff, and I like that, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't want more stress in my life either, you know. Like, I really don't. And this is what it's bringing me, a lot of stress. Like, it's frustrating, like frustrating as fuck, you know, trying to figure out how to help people that don't know how to help themselves, help them be financially independent and stable and responsible. It's like, it's hard, especially when you're not even that yourself completely, you know. Like, you're trying to be that yourself as you're trying to do that for others, and then you have people that are financially responsible and stable, your supervisors, telling you how to do it, you know, but in a way that's like kind of scolding you for not doing it right. And it's like, well, I don't really know like how to do it. I'm not, you know, really there myself yet, You know, I try to keep my house as clean as possible, but it's not the cleanest. You know, it's pretty fucking messy. And you know, I can't go and like be like all judgmental, like, oh, you have to clean your room, and getting mad at them and stuff. And when my house looks like this, you know, it's like, dude, I understand you, you know, but we gotta clean. You know, I'm a little more nicer, and they want me to be like more strict and stuff. And it's like, and it's stressful. And then when they do, you know, you are nicer to them, they try and take advantage of you because they see it as a weakness, or like as a, oh, I can get away with more thing. And then that just pisses me off more, you know, and it brings out the other side of me. And then they're just like apologizing and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, dude, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, God. And then right now I'm just having a bunch of other personal issues with my family, and like things going on there. And then Marco's like deciding if he wants to join the Air Force or not. Well, actually, he's not deciding. He's decided he is gonna join, and he wants me and Athena to move with him, like wherever they station him. So I'm considering that, because I'm like, well, fuck, man, I don't even hang out with my family here or anything. So it's like, why do I even stay here? Like, the reason why I came back to Laredo from California was to be with my family here, you know, to be closer to them. And then my parents move away, and you know, I don't really talk to any of my siblings. So it's like, why am I here? Honestly, just because of Marco now and Diana, that they don't want to leave. But if Marco does want to leave, then fuck it, I'll leave, because I've been wanting to leave. Shit, been wanting to get out of here. No offense, Laredo, but you suck ass. Like, it sucks here. It sucks so bad. Like, people are just so depressed and miserable, and for good reason. You know, this town is fucking impoverished town. It's fucking poor as fuck to live here. And then everybody, you know, that does have a little bit of money, like, kind of looks down on everybody else that doesn't. Even me, I starting to get, you know, I feel like I'm getting that a little bit, you know, like looking down on some people that don't have money, because I'm like, oh, you're lazy, or you don't want to work, or whatever. And it's, you know, it's probably not that necessarily, but it's just, I'm starting to feel like that, you know, because when you start getting into that habit of working every day, like, that's all you do is work, like, you start to lose sympathy for people that don't work, because it's like, well, it's possible, you know it's possible, so why don't you do it? You like forget why you were stuck and you couldn't do it in the first place, like, and then you have to go back and remember, and it's like, oh, it's just like a constant battle of trying to like stay away from that mindset of I'm better than you because I have money and you don't. And you don't even have that much more money, you know, it's just enough to fucking barely survive. It's horrible. But that's what it happens, like, when you're overworked, like, you get that negative energy in you. That's just, it's stress, it's tiresome, and it eats away at your moral compass, and you start to degrade your thoughts into something that's not what you really believe, but just what you're feeling out of the frustration that you're going through. And I start to feel like that, and I'm like, God, I can't go to work today. Like, I don't want to go to work. Like, I start to get like, in those moments, like, I have to take control of my life right now. I have to like relax. I have to decompress. I have to whatever. Like, I have to do that because I'm just getting overwhelmed, and then you feel weak. Like, you feel like, oh, you're being weak. You gotta go to work. Like, stay on the schedule. Don't be messing up. But it's like, fuck, dude, I'm just tired. Like, I'm fucking tired. I have to take the day. And I usually take the day because I'm like, well, I pick myself. I choose myself, you know, over the stress, over the work, over the mission even. Yes, over the mission I choose myself because I have to, for my daughter, to be here for her. I'm not going to kill myself into an early grave, you know. I need to be here for her. Stomach hurts so bad. I'm not going to work today.